They deliberately create an atmosphere of hypervigilant, high alert, panic stations, battle stations. You're always like, who's that? What's that noise? Panicking constantly. Hypersensitive to any fluctuation in noise in your environment. Like, what was that? Go check it out. Turn the light on. I saw something move. You can't, that's not living, that's existing. So they create this military police state. You see it now. You see like National Guard, tons of cops, like, oh, we'll protect you. I mean, they're the ones that are the antagonists of this, if you haven't figured it out. So what you do is, the answer to that is you fill your whole life with cameras. You got cameras in your car, cameras in your house, on the inside, on the outside, cameras on your body, cameras. Your phone is a camera. It triangulates your position. That's why you have a camera in the front of the phone and the back, so they can always watch you. But the problem with the cameras is that when you buy these cameras and you put them in your house and all that stuff, like Siri and Alexa, the things you talk to as well, they're listening with those. It's not just the company that makes it, but also the government, the corporation. There's just tons of agencies that are tapped into that stuff. So when you buy these security cameras and you think you're making your family more safe or more secure, that's actually surveillance and information gathering. So when you bring these cameras into your house, just be aware of the fact that you're not the only one looking through your phone at what's going on in your own residence, because not only the company that made it are they looking, but also the government and everything else, and agencies you'll never hear about. So that's really what's going on. So there are pros and cons to it, especially when you have cameras in the street, Big Brother, because this deters crime to some extent. But then again, it's a double-edged sword. So, it's like I said, there's pros and cons to it. So you have to be willing to sacrifice your freedom in order for you to believe that you're getting some sort of safety in return. But it's not. Because actually what you're doing is you're just sacrificing your freedom. And there is no safety. Because it's just like the mob. When they go around the neighborhood, start shaking down these store owners for the VIG, for protection money. It's like, give us $2,000 a week to protect you. And the store owner's like, to protect me from what? And the mob guys are like, to protect you from us. That's exactly what's going on. So that's what that is. So when you're putting cameras in your home, your bathroom, your living room, they're watching you. And they're listening to everything you're saying. And your phone is the same. That's why if you walk past a certain store, it says, how was your experience with that store? It comes up on your phone. You didn't even go inside because they're triangulating your position. Global positioning system. They're tracking you. They're listening. They can pinpoint your location. It's all information gathering. It's all surveillance. The eye in the sky that never blinks. This is what George Orwell was talking about in his book 1984. So you got to be cognizant of these things. I know you're going to fill your life with cameras and you think you're securing yourself, but you're actually giving away your constitutional rights to freedom and everything else. Privacy, that goes right out the window. Trust me, it is.